everybody. I'm going to get ready for Thanksgiving and I wanted to bring everybody along with me. I am just putting in a conditioning treatment right now. I'm gonna brush my hair, but I need to figure out what I'm going to wear. I'm gonna show you guys a few options of things and then we'll decide, and then I will do my makeup and hair routine. Let's get started. Okay, so I have this like little silk crop top. It like ties right here, and then I have these matching pants, which are really nice. It's like a whole silk outfit, but I just don't know if I have the shoes for these today or if this is almost too dressy. So we're gonna put this on really quick and then I will try some different pants with it and see which ones I like better. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure that I have this bodysuit underneath and these pants just kind of hug me weird because I'm very boxy. It's giving me more hips, I feel like, but this, I don't know, this could probably be buttoned. Let me see. I also don't want to look like I'm in like a pair of pajamas because nobody wants that. And I'm always the worst at like tying things like this. There, okay. So yeah, I don't think the pants are it. So I'm gonna try some other pants on. I don't know if like a black jean wide leg would look good, but we'll try it. It's not awful, but it's not great, I guess. I think that this part just needs to come up more. So we'll try some skinny jeans, even though I know skinny jeans are not it anymore, but you know what? I don't care. I'm a millennial and we pretty much just wear whatever the hell we want to wear. Okay. And these are like the comfiest pants. They come up super far. This thing keeps coming undone. I don't know how I'm gonna keep this tied. Yeah, I think these are it. Okay, I'm not gonna be that picky. I don't mind. I like it. It's cute. So now it's time to do my hair and makeup, and I will be taking this off because it is very hot in my house right now. So 1 second while I go ahead and switch you over to my vanity. Okay, now I'm just gonna brush my hair. My hair holds so much water. So sometimes I like to let it like air dry before I blow dry or anything like that. So I'm just gonna brush through it, and then I usually just find my part. That way it like sets correctly as it dries. And no, I am not a hairstylist, I'm an esthetician, so whatever you see me do with my hair, just ignore. Or maybe take the advice, I don't know, it's whatever you wanna do. Okay, so we're just gonna leave this the way that it is for right now. First thing I want to do in my makeup routine is my skin. So I'm gonna use the hydrating mist from Sorella. This is just giving some extra hydration before I put on like my skincare products. So the next product I'm gonna put on is Lemon Lightening from Sorella Apothecary. This actually helps to lighten and brighten your skin. It also helps with breakouts. Being so fair skin, I get a lot of like discoloration as my skin's really sensitive to the sun and everything. So I usually am always using some sort of brightening product to help with that. The next thing I'm gonna put on is the Blueberry Milk Moisturizer from Sorella Apothecary. And it's really cute because it's in this little like milk bottle. So this actually has hyaluronic acid in it. It's a more lightweight moisturizer. I'm a very dry skin type. And so when I put moisturizer on, I really try to use something that is more lightweight so that it fully absorbs. I think a lot of people with dry skin think that they need a really thick moisturizer, but that's actually not the case. It doesn't penetrate as well, but a thick moisturizer is really good for the surface of your skin. So if you feel really dehydrated on the very surface of your skin, typically doing that at night using a thicker moisturizer is really helpful. The last thing I do in my skincare routine today is the facial nectar from Sorella Apothecary. So this one actually is really great for hydrating. It balances my skin out for like hydration and my oiliness. So it just balances everything out. And it just feels really good and it smells really good. All their products smell amazing. Specifically the blueberry milk moisturizer smells, I feel like when you wake up as a kid and you like smell your mom's like cooking blueberry muffins or whatever in the morning, like that's what that smell reminds me of every time. And this smell, I don't know, this smell reminds me of, I don't know, like I want to say like a candy of some sort, like Skittles or something, but it's such a faint smell. So it's not like overwhelming, but it's just, it smells so good. All their products smell amazing, and they all have this scent that just like dissipates over time, so you don't like walk around smelling like whatever the scent is all the time. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation. Some of you may have heard of Saint makeup. I have been using this for the last 2 years and I absolutely love it. I have worked at Ulta, I've worked with multiple different products, and I really, really love Saint. So I jumped on that bandwagon and I am proud of it. I'm gonna use this palette and I'm gonna scrape out some of the product and then we'll just work off of the palette. I like to use a little bit of linen for like a highlighty area. That's probably actually too much product, but you really don't need much because it's so pigmented. And then I'm also gonna use a little bit of Candlelit for like the darker areas. I don't really apply it like most Saint artists. I just kind of have my own method that works for me. So I have my 2 shades here. I have Linen and Candlelit. So they're not too far off in their shades, but they are, you know, different shades for sure. My foundation is typically like a very neutral shade because I do pull like, my skin tone is very neutral, but I'm very fair and I have redness in my skin. So I try to just neutralize everything so everything blends really well. So I just have this brush here, definitely needs cleaned, but I'm gonna use this and apply the main highlight. So the lighter area just underneath my eyes. And it's very pigmented, as you can tell. And then I'm gonna do a little here and just down my nose a little bit. And then right on my chin. And just a little bit right there. Okay, so now you have your main highlight. Then we're gonna go in with the darker shade, the Candlelit shade, and just kind of fill in anywhere that did not get hit with the lighter shade. So we'll just work this in. And like, I really don't have that much product, guys. I know it seems like I'm putting on a lot, but I'm really not. It's just really, cream makeup is just so pigmented usually, more than like other types of foundations. It just sits more on top of the skin versus like just soaking into the skin, and then you feel like you've just, all your makeup's in your skin, basically. I have hypopigmentation where I have lack of pigment right here, so I usually kind of bring it down just a little bit, and it also just blends this out more. So sometimes I'll just use whatever I have left and mix it and then just apply it down my neck, and we will blend this out a little bit better on my face as well. So with the brush, I do kind of like, you can do like effleurage motions if you want, but Sometimes I just kind of like to like stamp it. I definitely am one of those people that I don't want to use like a ton of makeup on me. I more so just want to like showcase my skin. So that's it on foundation. I cannot stand when I have foundation on my lips, so I'm gonna wipe that off really quick. Okay. And of course my boyfriend decides he's going to sweep right now, but you know what? I don't have time for his shenanigans, so we're gonna continue, we're gonna keep going. So I usually try to use really like, you know, nice products for my skin and everything, but I was in a pinch one day and I needed a blush, and so I got this blush. It's a little warm for me, but it will do for now. But this is a Revlon blush, and this is Oh Baby Pink blush. So we're gonna go ahead and apply this, and I have this broken brush that I have not parted with yet. I'm gonna go ahead and use. So I usually just do kind of like a little, and then kind of like brush it on. And I do like to bring my brush my blush kind of like up to my temple. I'm definitely a blush girly. I love a lot of blush. He must have stopped sweeping, I don't know, or vacuuming. He always makes fun of me for saying sweeping instead of vacuuming, and I honestly just blame it on my hometown because I swear everybody calls it that. So I also will do a little bit on my eyes before that way, like I'm gonna do a pinky look to my like the background of my eye anyway, so I just like to like just use the blush just to put that on there, and then we'll blend things out. Yeah, I am not your typical makeup artist. I am which maybe I am your typical makeup artist, because makeup is truly one of those things that you can do whatever the hell you want to do with it, and that's what I do. So if any of you are cringing, I don't feel bad. And then I do like to hit the apple of my cheek a little bit more too, but getting it on my nose a little bit just kind of adds a little extra. Hey babe, can you please be quiet? I'm trying to film a video. Please? Hello? What? Can you please be quiet? I'm trying to film a video. Okay, so the next thing I like to put on is a highlight. And obviously we're doing kind of like my face before we do my eyes. You can do it whatever way that you want to do it. I always like switch it up. There's never like one I do first or whatever. I just do whatever the hell I want to do. So I am gonna grab my Saint brush. I couldn't tell you which one. I think this is a detail brush or blush brush. I don't even know. Anyway, so I'm gonna apply this Saint. This one is called Saint 3, and that's the highlight like perfume. It's really cool. So it smells really good. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. I like to just dab, and then I just tap, tap, tap right on the cheekbone. And then a little on the nose. I know it's a little hard to see, but we got a little glow going. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes. I have this pen from Glow Skin Beauty, and it is kind of just like a eyeshadow stick. I'm sure you could use it for other things, but it is a shadow stick. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this all over, and it's gonna look kind of crazy for a second. I'm gonna take this brush from Morphe. I don't know what number this is, but this too also needs cleaned, so you know. But we're gonna go ahead and blend that out. I really like, in these days, I just like to use things that are more neutral, and I don't really do anything that's like crazy as far as colors go. This side out, we may need to add just a little bit more on both sides. And I do have like Saint colors and stuff for eyeshadow, but I don't know, sometimes I just like to use the shadow stick 'cause it just, I don't know, I like the color of it, honestly. I know it's just brown, but it is a good color. Okay. I do not know what he is doing in that bathroom. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of like shadow in the background, so in the crease of my eye. I've got a few different like matte colors here that I'll use, so I might use this like neutral kind of brown color right here. You can even see that. I know my palette is disgusting, but I'm gonna just blend that out. And also just doing a little bit of the powder over top will just like set the cream a little bit more too. My eyelids do get greasy. I definitely should have used a primer, but I do not have one right now. So we're not using a primer today. I think that is good. Just kind of look at my mirror here for a second. I feel like it needs to be kind of like pushed out more. There we go. Okay, and then the next thing is we're gonna do just a little bit of the cream shadow stick underneath. I don't do like a harsh line. And again, this is brown, so it's not like over the top or anything. We're gonna use this brush to smudge this out just a little bit. And I just kind of like feather it into where the top is kind of like coming out too. I want to keep it really simple, but I kind of wanted to do a little more dramatic look than I usually do. I'm going to go ahead and use this L'Oreal primer and just apply this really quickly all over the lashes. I'm so looking forward to Thanksgiving food. It's like a buffet that we're going to of Thanksgiving food at this place. It's basically downtown Columbus. I live in Columbus, Ohio, and so I will be there for Thanksgiving dinner or lunch or whatever you want to call it. But the next thing we're gonna do is put on this, again, it's a L'Oreal mascara. And honestly, what the primer does, it keeps the color of your lashes like a deep black color all day. So it basically just keeps them hydrated. And if you didn't use a primer on your lashes, like I don't know if you've ever noticed, like if you use mascara and by the end of the day, it looks kind of like gray or dull. The primer will help with that and just keep it looking fresh all day. Did I just actually do that? I did. Got mascara in my hair. Anyway, hey, I might be an esthetician or makeup artist for the last 12 years, but I'm not perfect, so things happen. And you should not feel like you have to be perfect either, especially when it comes to the way you look, your makeup, your hair, your clothes, whatever. That's why when I was trying on clothes, I was like, you know what? This one's gonna work. Third time's a charm. Is we need to figure out what we're doing with our lips. Well, typically I just do like a clear lip gloss, but I want to do something with a little bit of color. So I'm gonna use this pencil. It is an Urban Decay pencil. The color is Rush, and I obviously have to sharpen it because it has seen better days. I have a Jane Iredale sharpener that we're gonna go ahead and use. Good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips a little bit, and I'm gonna actually have to use my mirror because I feel like I can't see as much, but I'm just gonna do like a light liner. And I like this one because it's really close to my natural lip color. If you ever feel like my lips like to feather out, I don't really have a ton of a lip line, so sometimes I'll like recreate my lip line or, you know, overline if I feel like I want a little more of like a plump, but specifically at my Cupid's bow is where I like to do that. So instead of it being so like pointed, I went and rounded this out a little bit more. And as you can see, I could still bring some more up, so I might. So that's that. It's just giving a little bit of color. I'm not trying to like use it as a lipstick or anything. And then I will put on a lip gloss. I love to use the Sorella Apothecary Avocado Oil Lip Hydrator. This does give a little bit of a plump, but without all the like tingles and stuff that you get with like other brands. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this over top. We just have like a nude pinky lip and then just like a darker eye. So I'm going to now start on my hair. And this is the part where I will probably be judged more than anything, but I don't care. So what we're gonna do now is I like to apply some hairspray to the top so that my flyaways aren't like crazy. I literally just have this like Sebastian hair shaper hairspray. I'm gonna spray that down. And I'll probably end up spraying it again, but this just helps for the time being. I'm also big on making sure that my ends stay really healthy, especially because I do have bleach on my ends and they're just a little dry. So and this is where I know I shouldn't be using this, but I am because I was in a pinch and I got it. And anyway, so I have coconut oil from, oh my gosh, what is he doing? From OGX. Anyway, I don't love the smell. I don't like it on my hands, but I do put it on my hands. Do a few pumps of that, and then I just kind of run it through. My hair gets really dry like throughout the day, I've noticed, especially with having bleach on my hair. So keeping something in it just to keep it smoothed out helps a lot, especially because sometimes I do like to air dry my hair, and so it can like dry kind of funky, but when I put oil in it, it just makes it feel a lot better. I'm gonna do like a fast blow dry of my hair. It won't be like fully dry, but we're gonna do that first and then you'll see what I do next. Okay, that's good enough. A little trick that I've just been practicing a little bit with recently, and I'm sure there's not many other people that are doing this, but I am. I'm all about making my routine easier, and my hair is so straight, like it literally like dries like this. I'm actually gonna put a little bit more oil in my hair because it feels a little dry. But yeah, I always want to find like new solutions to like keep my hair looking cute and pretty in like different styles, but like not having to fully like curl my hair or like fully style it every day and all that stuff. So I started playing around with this Revlon blow dryer. There's tons of hair in it, but I started playing around with it and found something that I kind of think works, and we'll see if this will work today. So here we go. I'm going to just spray it real good. Looks a little nuts, I know that. Okay, now I'm gonna kind of like just brush through. So it just gives you kind of like a loose, wavy situation. I don't love my hair super like curly and stuff, so mostly because my hair is so straight, but it looks so much better in my mirror than it does in this video. But anyway, I might touch up kind of like the front a little bit more just to give me more like wave or curl. this will have to do. But yeah, I just wanted something that like was just like a loose kind of wave. So and I didn't have to curl it, so that was awesome. I do tuck my hair behind my ears a lot, so I think some of these pieces will kind of like be more like curved, but I love it. Let's go ahead and put this all together so you guys can see the full makeup, hair, outfit, all those things. So 1 second. And I actually got this at Marshall's, but the designer is Sincerely Jules. Raise these up a little bit. I just like leave that. Yeah, I think leaving it a little open is good. Okay, so the hair, the makeup, the outfit. Now I need the shoes. Okay, I got these shoes from Nasty Gal. They have been loved and worn, clearly, but I'm gonna go ahead and put these on so you guys can see. I know I'm like way taller, but okay, so that's the look. I'm gonna get another necklace and a purse and my coat, and I'm gonna go. Bye guys, have a good Thanksgiving.